along with Melanie Kobza on Beam Broadcast, our first opening broadcast of the new school year. Our thanks to our Beam Dream Team tonight. Ezzy Cuevas, the smartest man on the planet, comes back to help with our broadcasts. Marilyn Zapata, Lizzie Mimic, Isaac Bruna, Layla Boyko, all part of our Beam Dream Team on this opening broadcast today. And because we have no PA here, I want to go through the starting lineups here. First off, for the Crete Cardinals, Sophie Husenfeld. Number 2 is Kelsey Talkington. Number 5, Trinity McMillan. Number 8, Ariana Husenfeld. Number 12 is Cassidy Eggy. And number 22 is Sierra Crest. The starters for the Crete Cardinals. And their co-head coaches, Michaela Tepe, assistant coaches Annie Gardner and Ashton Brewer. For Beatrice, the starting lineups for the Lady Orange here. Number 3, Claire Trusty, a 5'10 freshman. Number 10 is Andon Bornpole, a 5'7 freshman. Number 7 is Brooklyn Schaefer, a 5'9 senior. Number 9 is Claire Bauman, a 5'10 sophomore. Number 11 is London Mintz, a 5'9 sophomore. And number 12 is Sophie Gleason, a 5'9 junior. Also getting some time would be number 5, Kara Schuster. And also number 4, Taylor Reimer, a 5'10 senior. There's your starting lineups for the Crete Cardinals and the Beatrice Lady Orange. Melanie, opening night for varsity volleyball here at the Ozone.
I'm really excited, Brian. I'm excited to see what Coach Eichhoff has put together with this team, and just see what the season brings with a whole new coaching staff.
The Cassie Parks Eichhoff era begins tonight. Her assistant coaches, Marissa Haynes, a very solid player up at Freeman. Carrie Parks, Natalie Seaman, the assistants under Cassie Eichhoff, the new head coach here. And our sponsors for our Beam Broadcasting.
Beam and Beatrice High School activities would like to thank all of our sponsors for their continued support. Their support helps our students achieve at the highest levels possible. Sponsors are Beatrice Community Hospital, Beatrice YMCA, Building Tech Incorporated, First National Bank of Omaha, First State Bank, Garnett Investment Strategies, Jones Group, Security First Bank, Southwick Chiropractics, Sunrise Bakery. And there are still more sponsorships opportunities available. If you or your business would like to become a sponsor, please contact Cindy Remanga at Beatrice High School.
London Mines scores the first point for the Lady Orange there at the net. And so Beatrice up here. Nope, excuse me, Crete 1-0. Must have been net violation on Beatrice. So Crete has a 1-0 lead. There's a near a serve. Nice save there by Bornpole. Ball rolls over the net. Here come the Cardinals. Left side, nice save there by Beatrice's Brooklyn Schaefer. Shot over and good.
It was a great shot.
Who hit that, you know?
I think that was Brooklyn.
So Brooklyn Schaefer.
Pretty sure that was Brooklyn.
Has the first point of the game. For Beatrice, we're tied up at 1. Again, a thanks to our Beam sponsors. It all stays here at the high school. Doesn't go in anybody's pocket. It goes for the benefit of our students here to learn the real broadcasting. And
speaking of our awesome students here putting this all together, we have our sophomores. We'll start from the youngest. We'll start with our sophomores, Isaac Bruna, Lizzie Minnick, and Kaden Zastera. Our juniors on the Bing squad are Grace Bigley, Layla Boyko, and Maddie Bunch. And our seniors are Lexi Mustin and Ellen Zapata.
Sophie Gleason scores that point there. It's tied up at 2. Crete on the left side attack is over and good. That was Set number 1, there's Sophie Yusenfeld with the kill. 3-2 our score. Cardinals up on top of Beatrice here early in set number 1. We thank you for joining us here at the Ozone. Our very opening broadcast of Beam Broadcasting will be at the football game tomorrow. Unforced service there by Crete ties it up at 3. So the football team will play McCook tomorrow here on Beam Broadcasting. That game kicks off at 7 o'clock tomorrow, and Hunter Zarbanicki will be helping us for the broadcast on that. Nice serve there to the back row by Claire Trusty. Nice save in the back row by Brooklyn Schaefer. Here's the attack. That one's touched and out of bounds. Point. That was London Mainz.
They didn't like that very much.
4-3, Beatrice with the lead. So London Mainz, Sophie Gleason, and Brooklyn Schaefer have the first 3 points, or first points for Beatrice. Now there's some discussion. What were they just talking about there, Melanie?
The coach more than likely wanted to know which player it was, I'm guessing.
Claire Trusty back to serve for the Lady Orange. That one's deep and out of bounds.
Claire's serving really has gotten stronger in the last year. She's doing something different, and it's clearly working for her. She just went she had a little too much heat on it that time.
Erica Ruiz is in to serve for the Cardinals here. Nice float serve, overpass of Beatrice, but Crete cannot return it. And carry call there. 4 touches on Crete. Beatrice point, 5-4.
A little miscommunication in the back row there with Andon and Brooklyn. They shook it off, though. Talked it out, and hopefully that doesn't happen again, because that can end badly sometimes.
Well, this first match of the year, there's going to be a lot of mistakes, but we want to emphasize what the girls are doing right here in match number 1. There's an ace serve for Beatrice. So the ace serve. First ace serve of the season goes to Sophie Gleason. 6-4. She has 2 points early in this match. Nice serve, aggressive serve. Another ace serve, back-to-back ace serves from Sophie Gleason. 7-4. That's got to be a good positive right there.
Yes. It's a good momentum changer right there. Big point.
7-4. Lady Orange up here and early in set number 1. Sophie serve. That one's deep and out of bounds. Nice aggression there. 7-5. For the Crete Cardinals, Sophie Husenfeld, 5'9" sophomore, goes back to serve for the Cardinals. Husenfeld serve, back row. Nice dig there by the Lady Orange. They come on the attack. And the block on the far side. Sierra Christ on there, the block. 7-6 our score. Beatrice by 1. Well, the girls might be rusty. We're going to be rusty too, Melanie. I know that. Nice dig by Borenpol. Little tip over. Nice save by Crete to keep that off the floor. Here comes Lady Orange. And just out of bounds, London Mainz with the attack on the left side. Tied at 7. Not a bad attack there by London going cross court. Sophie Husenfeld, the sophomore, serving. Back row, nice dig there. Comes the attack. And into the net, I think.
Yeah, that hit tape.
Taylor Reimer, yep. Taylor, a 5'10" senior this year.
She's played a lot of different roles on this squad.
Yes, she has. Back row defense and
setter, right side. She's been middle at points. She's a very versatile player.
Yeah.
Which is like players like her when they can play just about anywhere.
Taylor Reimer. I think the same with Hannah Ray. I think I've seen Hannah play practically every position last year. Usenfeld on a run here for the Crete Cardinals from service. Here's the attack into the net, left side. And now Crete has the momentum. They own a 10-7 lead. This all from Sophie Usenfeld from service. She is now on a 6-0 run from service. The 5'9" sophomore. And almost had an ace there. Nice save by Clara Bauman. Attack deep and out of bounds. Point Beatrice, 10-8. I think both teams are kind of out of sync right now, not in system.
I mean, it's very early in the season. There's going to be miscommunications. You're still learning how to play as a team effectively in a game. You know, a practice situation is complete. It's going to look and feel completely different than what a game is going to. So they just need more game experiences, and they'll be in the swing of things.
London Mines with an ace serve now. Her second serve, back row. Here's the attack to the left side. It rolls over and good. Sierra Christ, her second kill of the match. 11-9.
In the end, it's a young team. I mean, they do have two seniors out there right now, Brooklyn and Taylor, which provide great leadership, but there's a lot of young talent on this squad as well.
Nice hustle there by the Lady Orange. Get it back over the net. Here's the attack. Sierra Chris blocked, and it falls in. Point Beatrice. I know Taylor Reimer was in on that block. I wasn't sure, didn't get the other number that was over there, set up the wall. Point Beatrice. Lady Orange down by 1 here, 11-10. Back to serve, Rissa Bornpole. Anden Bornpole. I know I was going to say that once, call her by her sister's name. There's another attack and kill by Sierra Chris. She has 3 kills now. Yeah, Rissa working up in Lincoln, I think, one of her older sisters. I told Anden I'd probably call her by her sister's name at least a dozen times tonight. 12-10, Crete with the lead. Back to serve now as Ariana Huesfeld. That one's deep and out of bounds. Point Beatrice. You think the momentum and I don't know, just when you see those deep serves, you think the adrenaline rush is contributing because it's first match?
Yeah, those unforced service errors, like serves going out of bounds or into the net, they're kind of momentum killers, honestly. And to a coach, they're kind of frustrating, especially if it's your players doing it, but even from the other end. That gives a few seconds for things to wind down a little bit, and it kind of is a momentum killer.
Ball head out of bounds, point Beatrice. Kara Schuster. Service point there, 12 all now. Tied at 12 between Beatrice and Crete. Season opener for both the Cardinals and the Lady Orange. Here on Beam Broadcasting. Schuster serve, overpass by Crete. Bornpole sets it up. Here's the attack on the left side. Nice block on the front row. Beatrice saves it, digs it out. Crete now on the attack. This time for the right side. Nice dig in the back row by London Mines. Now Mines will go in the attack. A little push shot over. Sierra Christ hits in the net this time. Point Beatrice. Lady Orange regained the lead here, 13-12. Nice to have Beatrice get a service run like Sophie Usenfeld had for Crete.
Yeah.
Maybe Kara Schuster will give us that. Schuster, ace serve there. Kara, the 5'6" junior, has the 4th ace serve for the Lady Orange here in this first set of the match. Sophie Gleason has 2 ace serves. London Mines has an ace serve. Now Kara Schuster. Kara's serve, that one a bit aggressive, out of bounds. Again, that adrenaline, you're going to see a lot of long, I think, attacks. Sierra Christ, 5'11" senior to serve now for the Cardinals. And then Bornpole digs it out. Set up here to left side attack, and did it hit the antenna? Yes, it did, I guess.
I think it was just on this side of the antenna. If a ball comes on this side of the antenna or hits the antenna, then it's out no matter what, whether it lands in bounds or not.
Tied at 14 now. First set. Overpass and ball carried by Crete there. Point Beatrice, 15-14.
Can't hang on to it that long.
Oh, yeah. This is not basketball. Even I knew that. I'm no expert at it. All right, here we go. Service for Beatrice. Brooklyn Schaefer. That's going to wind up being an ace serve for Brooklyn. How about 5 ace serves now early in the match here for Beatrice?
Yeah, I was just about to say how consistent their serving has been. Some of them are doing some different routines, some different step-ups. It's working for them.
Yeah. Battle at the net. London Mites right there to slam dunk it. So London now with 2 kills and an ace serve on her resume here in the first set of the match. 17-14, Beatrice now up by 3. Brooklyn Schaefer, the 5'9" senior. Back to serve for the Lady Orange. Serve. Crete sets it up on left side attack. And 4 hits, hit it in the net. Point Beatrice, 18-14. Now Beatrice got the momentum here with now timeout call by Crete. Good timeout there for the Cardinals to stop the bleeding.
It's kind of been a serving game so far.
For Beatrice, they have 5 ace serves. For Crete, they have no ace serves, but Sophie Usfeld went on a 6-0 service run.
Yeah.
And Sierra Christ has 3 kills all from the left side. That has been their main offense. For Beatrice, 2 kills from London Mites, a kill from Taylor Reimer, Brooklyn Schaefer, and Sophie Gleason. Sophie has 2 ace serves, 2 of the 5 ace serves. Had a block by Taylor Reimer as well. My stat sheets may not be the most accurate, but I try to keep up with it.
You're doing a much better job than I would.
All those years of practicing football stats because Jeff Junker won't do it, so I have to do it while he's doing the color commentary. So I've had a lot of practice in it, as you say. I'd like to say thanks to our line judge, Angie Furking, longtime friend of mine, Jason Tavenett, longtime friend of ours, are the line judges here for this match.
Angie's new this year to the middle school. We're happy to have her.
Yeah, she's a great teacher. Here's Beatrice, back row attack, and that one's pushed over and good. Kara Schuster, I believe, from the back row. 19-14 now. Beatrice quite on a run here. The 5-point lead. And Brooklyn Schaefer, the 5'9" senior, back to serve again. She is right now on a 5-0 run from service. Nice aggressive serve. Nice dig in the back row by the Cardinals. Beatrice now on the attack. London Mites, the running shot, rolls over the net. Nice save by the Cardinals. They punch it back over. Beatrice will almost miss that one, and may have got lucky there. Sierra Christ with a great save in the back by Crete, but they get that fall. Beatrice now 20-14, 6-0 run for Brooklyn Schaefer from service now.
Both teams have had some little miscommunications, but again, that comes down to just experience playing with each other.
First match of the year, too.
Yep.
Brooklyn Schaefer serve, back row, nice dig there by Cassidy Eggy. Beatrice, oh, nice save there. And in Bornpole, and push shot over and good. Now, who scored that one? Timeout call by Crete.
Who made the last contact?
Yeah, well, was that Kara Schuster?
I think so.
Right. So I'm going to give her, she has 2 kills. It was either her or Sophie Gleason that were over there, but I just couldn't see the number
I couldn't tell
I was
either.
paying attention over here to see her crest and
Yeah.
look back and the ball's over.
My eyes kind of went a little both ways there.
First game jitters by the broadcaster. Our thanks to the maestro, Andrew Johnson. He runs it down in miss control. Ezzy Cuevas comes back and helps tonight. Thank you, Ezzy, the smartest man on the planet. Mary Ellen Zapata is down on the floor running camera. Lizzie Mimic is up here with us, and I told Lizzie she would love being broadcasting, and she does. She's running the hero camera up here. Layla Boyko, great pitcher for the Lady Orange softball team. She's down in miss control, along with Isaac Bruna. Isaac in miss control as well, so there's our Beam Dream Team. She's Melanie Kobza. I'm Brian Cook, by the way. Brooklyn Schaefer right now. She is on a 7-0 run from service. Nice float serve there. Crete on the attack. Nice save by Bornpole again. Block on the front row. That's a wall set up. Kylie McMillan was one of those. I think Trinity McMillan. 21-15. That ends a 7-0 Beatrice run. But Beatrice, 6-point lead here, 21-15. Beatrice sets it up. Claire Trusty got it over. Off-speed hit there for Claire. Give her the kill. Sometimes it's smart to be off-speed rather than power.
Sometimes you don't even mean to do it, and it works.
Yeah. Well, Claire, she will go back to serve now. Claire Trusty, the 5'10 freshman sensation. The famous Trusty family.
Now she's got a kill to add.
Yep. That service just a little bit long there, 22-16. The 22-16. That correct score?
That's what I got.
Okay, that's what we'll stay with. 22-16 Beatrice for then 3 have taken the first set. Ball dug out the back row there by Kara Schuster. Here's Crete on the attack. Andon Bornpole is on the floor again. And wow, Beatrice got it back
Great
over.
effort. Out.
That one is out.
I don't think there's a touch there.
That's what the Crete coach wants to know.
I mean, she went for it, but I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, that started with Andon Bornpole. I tell you what, she has been scrappy.
Interesting.
Ando Bornpole, what Jalen Weeks calls her, is Ando. So Andon Bornpole has been, and now they're going to say it was touched. So 22-17. So Crete gets the point. Nice dig in the back row there. Here's Beatrice, London Mines. Little touch shot over. Nice save by London. Cardinals on the attack, middle block position. Again, Andon Bornpole on the dig. Back row attack. Crete gets it back over. Beatrice sets it up. London Mines, a little off speed there. Nice dig by Sophie Usenfeld. And double touch by Crete. Point Beatrice. Now they're within 2 of taking set number 1. So 23-17. And back to serve, Sophie Gleason. She has 2 ace serves here in this first set. Sophie serve. Nice dig by the libero, Kelsey Talkington. And the attack on the left side stays right down the left side. And that was Sophie Usenfeld, her second kill. 23-18, there we go. Score changed. All right. Crete back with service here. Sophie Usenfeld, she was on a 6-0 run early in the match. There's a slam dunk by Sierra Chris. Her 4th kill. She leads all players with 4 kills now. 23-19. Crete narrows the gap here. Beatrice within 2 of taking set 1, but Crete's not folding. Sophie Usenfeld, serve, back row, save. Little touch shot over by Beatrice. Another touch shot over by Crete. Beatrice gets it over. Boy, great volley here by both teams. Middle block, Andon Bornpole with the dig. London Mines will send it over. Here's Crete on the attack. Sierra Christ, nice dig in the back row, but called. Sierra Christ, 5 kills. And now it's 23-20. This thing is not over. Timeout called by Coach Eichhoff and Lady Orange here. What are they going to talk about here?
A lot of thoughts were running through my head of what she's probably talking about, and that's probably just closing. Like, don't get too comfortable. You know, they had a good lead, but it's closing. They got a little too comfortable there, and so now they got to get it done.
Yeah, they got to watch.
2 points away.
Sophie Usefeld, we mentioned, had that 6-0 run from service earlier. She's on the service line right now, and she's got them back to within 3. And then watch out for Sierra Christ when she's on that left side. She's been hammering balls and been very deadly over there for the Cardinals.
Coach Parks did what most coaches would do. You know, a good server like that, they're going to stop the momentum, call a timeout, and talk to her team, and hopefully that throws her off, the server.
We'll see what happens here. And again, Annan Bornpole, I mean,
she's played a great game.
Really good. She's been all over the floor.
She seemed a little jittery at first, but she's gotten those out. She's gotten pretty comfortable.
Roosevelt serve and Bornpole with the dig. Here's the attack and double hit by Beatrice. Now it's just a 2-point game here. Crete's fought their way right back into this thing, trailing by 2 now. And that again was Sophie Usefeld on her second big service run for the Cardinals. Bornpole digs it out. Here's the attack, a little push shot over, and double hit by Beatrice again. It's a 1-point game.
On that. Wow.
Yeah. That was London Mines on that right side for Beatrice. Usefeld got Crete back within 1 point. There's a service error, and that's a costly one because now it's game point for Beatrice, up 24-22. And back to serve is London Mines. She has one of the ace servers for Beatrice in this set. London Mines service, and just out of bounds. 24-23. This thing is not over. 1-point game here. Going back to serve here. Cassidy Eggy, 5'11" freshman for the Cardinals. Try to keep this thing going. Eggy serve. Dug out by London Mines. Set up, attack on the left side by Beatrice. Sierra Christ, little dink shot over. Nice save by Beatrice there. This time was Brooklyn Schaefer with the save. Crete sends it over. Beatrice on the attack. Back row attack over and good! London Mines gives Beatrice a 25-23 win. That time they looked in sync.
Yes, that was much better. That was a great shot from London to close that set out.
25-23, Beatrice wins set number 1. It got kind of scary there. Sophie Usefeld back in service again. Another great service run by her. And Sierra Christ. I can't say enough about the left side hitting of Sierra Christ. 5 kills in that first set.
Said her name a lot that first set.
Yeah.
She'll be somebody that our girls need to be watching for blocks. I don't know if it's miscommunications on the blocks, but we're just not quite closing them yet. You know, that's comes with experience playing together, so they'll work that out.
Again, first match of the year, so this is not going to determine how the rest of the season is going, obviously, but will determine how the coaches have worked with the kids so far. And I think adrenaline's flowing for both teams. I don't know how many unforced service errors we saw. I think that's the adrenaline rush of the first set. Well, Beam and Beatrice High School Activities would like to thank all of our sponsors for their continued support. Their support helps our students achieve at the highest level possible. And our thanks to our sponsors, Beatrice Community Hospital, Beatrice YMCA, Building Tech Incorporated, First National Bank of Omaha, First State Bank, Garnett Investment Strategies, Jones Group, Security First Bank, Southwick Chiropractic, and Sunrise Bakery. There are still sponsorship opportunities here, folks. If you or your business would like to become a sponsor, again, your money stays right here at the high school. Please contact Cindy Raminga, the backbone of the Beatrice High School Athletic Department, if you'd like to become a sponsor and help our students and Beam Broadcasting. And our students tonight, Ezzy Cuevas makes a return appearance. He's down in mission control along with the maestro Andrew Johnson. Isaac Bruna is down in mission control and doing the camera work today. Down on the floor is Mary Ellen Zabata. And up here with us on the hero camera is Lizzie Minnick. Lizzie's excited, I could tell, man. I told her about this back when she was in middle school. I'm glad she followed through and became a Beam Dream Teamer, along with Layla Boyko. Layla's learning stuff down in mission control. So got great talent here for Beam Broadcasting. The pictures you're seeing on the screen, folks, that is relayed by students here at Beatrice High School. That's where your money goes for sponsorship, to buy the equipment, to train our students here to become proper broadcasters, media personnel. I can't say enough about Maestro Andrew Johnson for forming Beam Broadcasting. Well, Beatrice wins it 1-0 right now.
Yep. That's a good start for him.
She, by the way, is Melanie Cobes. I haven't said her last name wrong yet. I've known her for years by her maiden name. Melanie Cobes is my assistant. I'm Brian Cook. And this is Crete and Beatrice opening the season of Beam Broadcasting. It looks like Beatrice back to serve for the Lady Orange here. Will be Kara Schuster. Kara, 2 kills and an ace serve in that first set. And she won on I think a 5-0 run from service. Schuster serve. How about an ace serve to begin the second set? Kara Schuster, her second ace. That sets the tempo. That sets the momentum going.
Yeah, it does.
1-0 Lady Orange. Schuster and Bornpole changed numbers before the game. Kara's now running 5, and there's another ace serve. 3 ace serves now for Kara Schuster. By the way, I adore the number 5. Why? Because it was my number back in high school and college sports. Number 5 was number of Brian Cook baseball, both high school. So I love the number 5.
Mine was 20.
20.
It was number 20.
Wow. So add those together, 25. Here's Crete. Sierra Chris, little dink shot over. Nice save there by Brooke Schaefer. Shot put over. Little push shot over and good. Brooklyn Schaefer. She has 2 kills now. Three nothing. Lady Orange grab an early lead here. Kara's service hits the top of the net. Nice save by Crete. There's a hammer shot. And again on the left side, Sierra Chris. Sierra is a 5'11 senior at Crete. And looks like she's a very good athlete.
Yeah.
I'd want her as an outside hitter, that's for sure. Back to serve now is Cassidy Iggy. And hits it in the net. Unforced service error. Point Beatrice 4-1. Lady O up early. We're in set 2. They won the first set 25-23. Back to serve for the Lady Orange here is the number 7 Brooklyn Schaefer. Sierra Christ. Dink shot over and good. I think she gets volleyball. You don't have to be powerful all the time.
Just got to find the holes.
Yeah. And Sierra's got 7 kills, lead everybody in kills at this match.
And that's exactly what she noticed. There was a huge hole in the middle. There's a huge donut. And instead of going full power into a corner, she took the easier route, and it was effective.
Nice serve there by Ariana Usefeld. Crete on the attack. Nice save again by Bornpole. The push shot is over and good for the middle block position. Sophie Gleason, her second kill. That all started again. Andon Borenpool. Again, went over the floor to make that dig. Very impressed with Andon Borenpool here in this match. Claire Trusty serving. Ball hit out of bounds. Point Beatrice up 6-2. Claire has come a long way.
She has.
I remember her back in middle school, and you were a coach at middle school, and I think her confidence has really grown.
Yeah, I was pleasantly surprised to see her starting. She changed up her serve a little bit from the first set, probably since she went a little long once then, so she's trying to prevent that.
Shot over and good.
Shot.
That is Clara Bauman, her first kill of the match. Goes between the defenders, 7-2, Lady O. Claire Trusty, the 5'10" freshman sensation, serving for the Lady O. Crete digs it out nicely. Here's the attack again. Sierra Christ. Shot over. Clara Bauman. Little push shot over and good from the middle block position. That is Trinity McMillan, her second kill. 7-3, Beatrice by 4. And Sierra Christ back to serve for the Cardinals here. Chris jump serve. Borenpool digs it out. Here's the attack. Lennon Mines from the left side. Nice save in the back row there by Ariana Husenfeld. Lennon Mines again off block. Nice dig in the back row there by Kelsey Talkington of Crete. Beatrice sets it up, middle block position. Nice dig in the back row again by Crete. This is great defense. Little push shot over and good. And that is Clara Bauman. She has 2 kills.
She's also another one that's come a long way. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't remember her being on varsity at all last year.
I don't remember.
Maybe she suited up, but.
I remember. It was funny because I remember her back in middle school.
No.
She did not suit up from varsity.
No.
Yeah, it's Clara Bauman.
So good for her.
Yes.
Went from being on JV to starting varsity in a year.
Yeah. That's great. That shows the confidence level has arrived, and there's a nice shot by Lennon Mines. Crete digs it out. Sophie Usenfeld hits it into the net. Point Beatrice 9-3. Yeah, you look at Claire Trusty and Clara Bauman. Their confidence has just blossomed out here. I think it's under the coaching of Cassie Parks-Hykoff. I really believe that has a lot to do with it.
Yep.
Service.
Wow.
Nice shot with the middle block. Nice save in the back row by Beatrice. Crete. Bad pass.
Ooh.
Point Beatrice. Sophie Gleason back to serve again for the Lady Orange. First off, Crete calls a timeout here. 10-3. Beatrice up by 7 here. Very comfortable lead. How important, Coach, is it to get that 2-0 lead?
I was just thinking that at the beginning of this set, we had a really great start. And just like winning that first set is pretty important, just like winning the first few points are in each set. It's a momentum thing, and so far they've kept the momentum. It's 10-3 right now, so the momentum is clearly in Beatrice's hands, and it could be partly due to getting those first few points right off the bat and boosting their confidence right away.
The pride and joy of Beatrice land, Beatrice cheerleaders, very good on the Black Diamond Dancers. I think people know that I'm their greatest fan. I just love watching the Black Diamond Dancers. It is enthralling. I'd rather watch them than the halftime shows of the Super Bowl.
I know.
Yeah, they're that entertaining. Sophie Gleason back to serve again for the Lady Orange. Have a 7-point lead here. She looks over, Coach Hykoff. And that be just deep. Good, again, good timeouts or timed perfectly by coaches. And then good timeout. Stop Beatrice.
Yep. That's what I was talking about at the end of the first set.
10-4, Beatrice leads. Another unforced service error by Crete.
Another thing with unforced service errors, they're contagious. They really are. They tend to be, it tends to be back-to-back a couple times before somebody, hopefully London. There we go, London.
She was very precautious of that. I think she heard you. Nice dig in the back row. Beatrice sets it up, running shot. Nice dig by Sophie Usenfeld. She push shot over and good from that left side. Sophie Usenfeld has 3 kills now, 11-5. So Beatrice with a pretty comfortable lead right now, 11-5. Won the first set, 25-23. They had to rally back twice to win that first set and got the big lead. And Crete rallied back. Just didn't know what was going to happen. Brooklyn Schaefer digs it out. There's running shot, roll shot over by London Mines. And in Born Pole again. Overpass by Beatrice. Can't get it back over the net. Point Crete, 11-6. And then 5'7" freshman. She has been so impressive. Claire Trusty, so impressive. They're blending in with the seniors and leaders of this team. I'm seeing great chemistry here.
That's exactly what you want to do as a freshman. You don't want to stand out. You don't want to look like the weaker link, because if they're up there on varsity, if they're starting varsity, they're supposed to be there, and they're showing that they are.
Yeah. 11-7 her score. Kylie McMillan serving for Crete. Here's the attack by Beatrice, off block and good on the far side as Taylor Reimer, her second kill of the match. Taylor, a 5'10" senior. 12-7. And in Bournepole, Ando is what Jalen Weeks calls her. So I don't know if I call her Ando or not. I'll just say Andon. Bournepole, the 5'7" freshman, back to serve for the Lady Orange. Kelsey Tuckerton back in the lineup for Crete, their libero. She's a 5'3" junior. She's made some terrific saves for Crete. And that ball just out of bounds, but I didn't miss by much. 12-8. What do you think about the new technology in college volleyball and no line judges?
I like it. As much as I like looking at Angie and Jason's faces.
I think Angie and Jason are more advanced, more accurate. The ace serve for the Crete Cardinals there.
But I think it's probably more accurate, and they're probably gonna refer back to the cameras anyways. So if they made it work to use them all the time.
He'll block on the front row there. Ariana Usenfeld. The block along with Castieghi. Point Crete, 12-10. Sophie Usenfeld. Another ace serve there. She's got 2 ace serves, and she was on that big run in that first match. She had 2 big service runs in the first game where Beatrice won that one. But she's back on service now, and she's showing why she is one of the better servers this match. I've been very impressed with Sophie Usenfeld, 5'9", a sophomore from Crete. Here's Beatrice Reimer's shot out of bounds. 1 point game now, tied up now, 12-12.
Yeah.
Wasn't long ago, Beatrice had a 7-point lead. Crete's fought their way back into this one.
Beatrice got a little too comfortable there, and now they gotta start fighting, get some points back.
Unforced service error, and Beatrice gets the point there, back in the lead, 13-12. Kara Schuster checks in a serve. She has 3 ace serves, lead everybody in ace serves with 3. Kara, 2 kills along with that. Beatrice setting up off the block, over and good. Brooklyn Schaefer, her 3rd kill of the match, 14-12. Kara Schuster serving again for the Lady Orange. Into the net. Unforced service error here, 14-13. Beatrice by a point. Cassidy Eggy back to serve for the Crete Cardinals here. A very tight set 2. Dug out, back row, Schuster. Here's the attack on the left side, rolls over, and it is good. Brooklyn Schaefer, 4th kill. That took some time. Is that in or out? Beatrice on service. Brooklyn Schaefer, ace serve. Brooklyn Schaefer's now got 2 ace serves. Well, Beatrice has been lethal at the service line this first match of the year. Been very impressed. Another jump serve. Nice dig by Kelsey Talkington. A push shot over and good for Crete. I believe that was Trinity McMillan. She now has 3 kills. Going back to serve, Ariana Yusenfeld. 16-14, Beatrice by 2 here in set 2. Nice dig. Here's Beatrice. Lennon Mites running attack. Nice block on the front row by Crete. Cardinals respond. Nice block by Beatrice on the front line. Both teams playing very quick. Now ball hit in the net. Point Beatrice, 17-14. I've been very impressed with the service aggression by Beatrice.
Yeah.
And I just don't see a lot wrong. I mean, the communication's been there, the hustle. We'll talk after the match, obviously, about what the improvements need to be. But right now, I'm very impressed. Claire Trusty, service there in the net. I thought the hardest thing probably would be the passing. Yeah. And Crete's made a few passing errors, but I haven't seen a lot from Beatrice.
Yeah, Andon had one a few points ago, but also so did Crete's libero. It just proves that they're human, and yes, that's their job, but people make mistakes.
Yeah.
And both of them have done a great job of recovering afterwards.
Lennon Mice just picked up her 4th kill. Her and Brooklyn Schaefer leads Beatrice in kills with 4 each. Beatrice back with service here. Sophie Gleason. Jump serve. Ace serve for Sophie Gleason. And Sophie now has 3 ace serves. Going with Kara Schuster, 3 aces. Brooklyn Schaefer has 2 aces. This is amazing.
Coach Parks likes that back row. Yeah. She's having them serve deep a lot, and it's working.
That one just deep. Again, another very aggressive serve. 19-15, Beatrice by 4. Crete back with service here. The libero, Kelsey Talkington, the 5'3" junior, back to serve for the Cardinals.
Going back to serving, we've had plenty of miscommunications forced in their back row because we keep serving so deep. It makes you, when you place the ball so close to the line, it makes you hesitate. It makes you miscommunicate and question yourself and your teammates. So she's got the right idea there.
Yeah. 19-17, Beatrice by 2. Talkington serve. And then Mines digs it out. Back row attack for Beatrice this time. Nice dig by Talkington. And got a double hit on Crete. Point Beatrice now lead at 20-17.
I think that's like the 4th or 5th time they've made that call.
Yeah.
And that's not too common in a varsity match. Crew's pretty picky on that. It's interesting.
Sophie Usenfeld. Attack goes deep. Point Beatrice, 21-17. Following this match, Beatrice goes on the road and will play a volleyball tournament at Lincoln Northeast on Saturday, and the next Tuesday they go to Plattsmouth. So Beatrice got some road matches coming up. Then the return, Circle the State, Saturday, September 7th. It's the Beatrice Invite here at the Ozone. Aurora, Owanda Shin, Elkhorn, Grand Island Northwest, Lincoln Northwest, Superior, and Waverly, all in that Beatrice Invite. And you'll be here doing the line
I
judging.
will be.
Thank you for doing that.
Be nice, people.
Yeah, don't come here don't be a Jeff Junker and say, oh, that was a bad call. Yeah.
It'll be my first time. Be nice. I will wear my glasses so you won't have to tell me to put them on.
But come out to the Beatrice Invite. That's always a fun time. All these schools that come in for the volleyball invite. London Mines will go back to serve here for Beatrice. They're up 21-17 here, later stages of set number 2. Beatrice won the first set, 25-23.
This is where Coach Eichhoff expects them to finish. Don't get comfortable.
Mines.
Finish the game.
Here's the attack from the right side. That one just out of bounds. Point Beatrice. They lead at 22-17. That wasn't far from being in. So 5-point Beatrice lead here late in set number 2. London Mines.
Oh, they overturned. Oh, no.
And we have, looks like a net violation on Crete there, so it's 23-17. London's older brother, Crew Mines, is here watching younger sister. Nice dig in the back row there by Sophie Gleason. The attack just out of bounds. Point Crete, 23-18. We were here last set when Crete came back, made it a close game before Beatrice finished it out.
This is exactly that point where that had happened. We had 23 points.
There's an unforced service there.
There we go.
So it's game point for Beatrice here with some leeway here, 24-18. Andon Bornpole, the 5'7" freshman sensation, will go back to serve for the Lady Orange, looking for a 2-0 lead. Andon Bornpole serve, nice aggressive serve, nice dig in the back row by Castieghi. Here's the attack, and Beatrice saves it, gets it over the net. Crete sets up, front line attack, but bad pass in the net. Point Beatrice, they win set 2, 25-18. So Beatrice up 2-0, 25-23, 25-18. So Beatrice takes a 2-0 lead here. And Melanie?
Again, we would like to thank our awesome sponsors of BEAM and Beatrice High School activities for your continued support. Help students achieve their highest levels possible. Okay, those sponsors are Beatrice High School, or Beatrice Community Hospital, Beatrice YMCA, Building Tech Incorporated, First National Bank, First State Bank, Garnett Investment Strategies, Jones Group, Security First Bank, South Chiropractic, and Sunrise Bakery. There are still sponsorships opportunities available. If you or your business would like to become a sponsor, please contact Cindy Remanga at Beatrice High School.
You could join the Beam Dream Team, folks. The money stays right here at the high school. It does not leave town like other broadcast organizations. It stays right here to help our students learn. And Maestro Andrew Johnson, can't say enough about this leader we got. That's what we call him, the Maestro, because he is the instructor of Beam Broadcasting, teaching students technology, broadcasting, communication. It goes a long way. If they don't stay in the communication field, well, they've learned something about equipment. They've learned something about how to communicate with people, run equipment, and just everything perfectly. And they are our next generation of broadcasters. And our seniors this year are Lexi Muston and Mary Ellen Sabata. Ezzy Cuevas has made a return appearance tonight for the Maestro. He's down in mission control. I've always called Ezzy the smartest man on the planet. I think, I don't know if the Maestro agrees, but I agree. That would make Lizzie Minnick the smartest lady on the planet, because, well, I tell you what, Lizzie's very smart. Mary Ellen Zapata, one of the most talented people I know. She's down on the floor running the camera. Mary Ellen, I cannot wait for girls wrestling because she is dominant. She is going to make her mark this year. Isaac Bruna is down in mission control along with Layla Boyko, the pitching sensation for the Lady Orange softball team, the Diamond Girls. That is Beam Dream Team. I mean, can't ask for great, better set of people broadcasting this. This is why you couldn't make the match tonight. You were able to watch it here on Beam. Beam Broadcasting. Your support goes a long way. Well, strategy for game 3 here. What would you do? You're up 2-0.
I mean, their momentum is up. They need to keep doing what they're doing, okay, and just stay uncomfortable. That is probably what's key in volleyball. They need to stay uncomfortable and play like they're down. They got to play like they need to come back to win, because it's when you get comfortable that you let points slide and you make mistakes, and that can also become contagious. So all gas, no brakes, I would say.
Man, let's go for the sweep here against the Crete Cardinals to open the season.
Hey, I love to see it. Crete's usually a pretty decent squad, and they're pretty decent.
Yeah.
So this will be hopefully a good win for them. Good start to the year.
Ariana Husenfeld serves in the net. Point Beatrice. Beatrice has got off to good starts the first 2 sets. Let's see if that continues here. They're up 1-0. Beatrice serving here is Kara Schuster. Then she had a number change. She switched numbers with Annan Bornpole before the match. She's wearing my number 5, Kara Schuster. And that's going to be an ace serve by Kara Schuster. How about 4 ace serves now for Kara? She leads the team in ace serves. At the stat level, I'm so impressed. I think the thing I remember about this is the aggressive serves in this match by Beatrice to open the season. But there's so much other things that are going on I'm real impressed with. London Mainz, a great dig. And well, can't get over the net there by Brooklyn Schaefer. Point Crete, 2-1. I mean, we'll talk at the end of the match, but right now, service, the aggressive service, and the hustle of Annan Bornpole have been really, really, really impressive on my side.
Yeah, this serves alone, that's what starts the point. So if it's not a good serve, it's not going to be a good point. So they've done a really great job so far of setting that tone throughout the match of good serves and aggressive serves. They didn't come to play. Play around, Chris, I guess I should say. They did come to play. They didn't come to mess around.
And there's a block on the far side. Sophie Usenfeld, we're talking about service, and she has been very impressive for the Crete Cardinals in service. But there she had the block. And the point for the Crete Cardinals here. 3-2, Crete leads here early on. Sierra Christ, 7 kills in this match. She got an ace serve right there. She has first ace serve. In fact, that's the 3rd ace for the Crete Cardinals. The other 2 ace serves come from Sophie Usenfeld. 4-2 now, Crete. Sierra Christ, 5'11" senior. Serves for the Cardinals. Annan Bornpole digs it out. Here's the attack. And it's the antenna out of bounds. Point Crete. They take a 5-2 early lead here.
It's very early in this 3rd match, and it's certainly no time to panic, but you can kind of see it in the girls' faces. They are a little bit. They need to go back to having fun and smiling like they were. Because when you're down in volleyball, sometimes you stay down. And I'm glad Coach Eichhoff is calling a timeout. She did exactly what most coaches would do in that situation. Had to pump them back up.
Sophie Usenfeld just got her 5th kill, and that created the timeout by Coach Eichhoff there. I think I was really worried about the chemistry, the communication,
too, with such a young team. But I was watching the girls at right before the start of the second set, and I didn't make a note of it, but the camera was on them. They were standing there smiling, having fun. That's what you want to see as a coach. To see that chemistry in the girls, whether they're showing it on the court or not, there's potential there for it to carry on to the court as well. So that's awesome to see so early.
Chris serves again for the Cardinals. Here comes the attack from the back row by London Mines. Nice dig by Kelsey Talkington. Dig shot over. Nice save there by Brooklyn Schaefer. Here's the attack by London Mines. Over and good. London now with 5 kills. And back to serve here, Brooklyn Schaefer. Brooklyn's got 2 ace serves. Nice dig in the back row. Very aggressive serve. Nice attack there for the middle block position. That was Trinity McMillan. She now has 4 kills. 7-3. Crete leads it by 4. Beatrice leads it 2-0. Kelsey Talkington, libero for Crete. 5'3" junior back to serve here for the Cardinals. Float serve again. Annan Bornpole diving, take the dig, and shot out of bounds because it went this side of the antenna.
Yep, it's one of those kind of weird ones that end up going in bounds, but outside the antenna. That was oh, it's crooked.
You think that was the cause of it?
I don't think so. I think it was very, very out of bounds.
yeah. I was trying to give Lennon an excuse there for that.
Sorry, Lennon.
7-4. Crete lead. Talkington serve. Nice dig in the back row by Beatrice. Here comes the attack. That was Claire Trusty. Sophie Ungenfeld punched over by Annan Bornpole. Crete hits it out of bounds. 8-5 her score. Beatrice gets service back here, and Claire Trusty will go back to serve. The 2 freshmen on this team, Claire and Andon, just been so impressive so far.
Both starting.
Yeah. It's a lot of pressure. There's Sophie Ungenfeld. She has 6 kills. Sierra Christ has 7 kills. Trinity McMillan with 4. They're leading stats on the front line for the Cardinals. 9-4. Back to serve is Kylie McMillan. That service too deep. Point Beatrice. Lady O'Trell at 9-5. Here in set number 3. Sophie Gleason. Back to serve, the 5'9" junior. We are missing Annie Gleason on the floor. Annie has not got clearance to play yet. When she gets on the floor, look out. You got some height in that middle block position. Nice float serve by Sophie. Nice block on the front row by Beatrice. Sierra Christ. Nice. How'd she get that back over the net?
I don't know.
Wow. That's great teamwork, great hustle there, but can't get her over the net there. But tell you what, Sophie Gleason dives for that one. 10-5. But
having Sophie's sister Annie back on the floor, Annie just provides a certain leadership to that team.
When she gets back on the floor, look out. I tell you what. Oh, there's a good shot there. London, was that London again?
I think so.
Okay. She has 6 kills in the match now, London Mines.
Yep, that was London.
That was London? Okay. Our thanks to Lizzie up here.
We got our third pair of eyes up here.
Yes. Nice block on the far side by Beatrice. On the block, Taylor Reimer again on the block. And also give credit to Claire Bauman for block that. Ace serve for Lady Orange and London Mutz. Boy, London. That's her second ace serve, go along with 6 kills. 10-8, Beatrice back within 2. London Mites, jump serve. Nice dig by Sophie Usfeld. Christ, oh, nice block
Great
again.
wall.
A wall set up there by Taylor Reimer and Clara Bauman. That's 2 times in a row. Wow.
I think Clara had the credit on that one.
Yes.
She came down
Holy.
grinning pretty hard.
The Berlin wall wasn't as strong as that. That was a great block. London Mites, that serve goes out of bounds, deep. Point Crete, 11-9 our score midway through the 3rd set. Back to serve, Cassidy Eggy. 5'11" freshman for Crete. Oh,
wow.
Sierra Christ. 8 kills now, and that one with authority.
Wow.
That was off the overpass. Wow. Yeah, that's a wow moment.
I think that kind of left everybody speechless.
She is an athlete. 5'11" senior this year for the Cardinals. Nice dig by London Mites in the back row. The attack on the right side for Beatrice. Middle block position, hit in the net. Point Beatrice. 12-10. Claire Trusty checks back in for the Lady O here. Back to serve, and Borenpole. Or Ando, as Jalen Weeks would call her. I don't know where he got that nickname, but he called her Ando. Ball rolls over. Almost got an ace serve. Nice recovery by Crete. Borenpole digs it out. Gleason sets it up. Fire shot over and good by Taylor Reimer. Her 3rd kill. That one was with authority.
That was a nice shot by Taylor. Yeah. I wouldn't want to be on the other end of some of these hits. I'll tell you what.
That'd be a bloody nose for me. Yeah. Take that right in the face. Annenborn pole back to serve again. Crete setting up back row attack. Over and good. Wow, Sophie Yusenfeld now has 7 kills. I didn't know. They looked kind of out of system there, but they got it to work.
Sometimes that's all you need. Just get the net back over and reset.
Yeah.
Or get the ball back over and reset.
Ariana Yusenfeld now serving for the Cardinals. And that's an ace serve. Just the 4th ace serve for Crete, while Beatrice has a handful of them. (14-11) here, Crete up by 3. That one deep and out of bounds. Point Beatrice, 14-12. Yeah, it's a first match, not only for the players, for the officials, line judges, and Beam Broadcasting. So
I'm a little rusty.
I told you we would be coming in. Can we get our system going back again, Melanie Kobza? You're just the greatest help with me up here in broadcasting. You know what you're saying. I don't always know what I'm saying. Sierra Christ again. Wow. 9 kills now for Sierra Christ. She's approaching that double figures in kills for the match.
I've been watching her quite a bit. She's pretty fun to watch.
Yeah.
She's a very vocal player.
And all those kills have been coming from the left side.
Yeah.
Chris back to serve now. Float serve. There's the attack by Beatrice. The middle block position over good. That is Claire Trusty, her 2nd kill. 15-13. Back to serve now for the Lady Orange here. Brooklyn Schaefer, the 5'9" senior. Brooklyn has a couple ace serves. 4 kills in the match so far. Brooklyn's jump serve. Dug out by Talking into the back row. Here's the attack from the right side by Crete. We don't see that much on the right side. London Mites, kill over and good. London.
Great shot.
7 kills. That one pinpoint accuracy cross court. That's tougher than it looks.
Yeah. And Coach Eichhoff was really happy with that one. She had her hands up in the air, and she loved that.
Yeah. 15-14, Beatrice trails by 1.
How can you not? That couldn't have been a more perfect shot.
Service error there by Beatrice. Point Crete. The score 15-14 or 16-14? 16-14. There we go. Kelsey Talkington, 5'3" junior, back to serve for the Cardinals. Beatrice trails by 2 points, but they lead it 2-0 right now. Taking the back row by Brooklyn Schaefer. Here's Lennon Mites. That pass got her a little off balance there. Couldn't get over the net.
A little off timing there. Yeah. She jumped a little too early.
I have not seen a lot of passing errors by Beatrice in this match, which has been very impressive. But that was a passing error right there.
Yes.
17-14. Beam and Beatrice High School activities would like to thank all of our sponsors for their continued support. Their support helps our students achieve at the highest levels possible. Our sponsors so far this year, how about Sunrise Bakery, Southwick Chiropractic, Security First Bank, Jones Group, Garnett Investment Strategies, First State Bank, First National Bank of Omaha, Building Tech Incorporated, Beatrice YMCA, Beatrice Community Hospital. There are still sponsorship opportunities available. If you or your business would like to become a sponsor, please contact Sydney Raminga at the Beatrice High School. Sydney is the backbone of the athletic department here. That's the nickname I gave her a couple years ago, and she lives up to it. She prints all of our rosters out. She does everything back there.
She does a great job.
She makes Gus Brown look amazing. I can't say enough about Gus Brown, the AD here. They got great staff, great administration staff here. Philip Voigt, the new principal here, taking over for Jason Suter, who retired. Dylan Kendall has got new guy stepping in, assistant principal. Kelsey Talkington serving. Dug out the back row by Brooklyn Schaefer. Here's Lennon Mites with a running attack that blocked and it goes out of bounds. Point Beatrice. Lennon Mites had some fire on that one. And Claire Trusty back to serve, the 5'10" freshman. (17-15), Beatrice trails by 2. Claire Trusty, that one hit the top of the net. Nice save by Crete in the back row. Beatrice now. Lennon Mites again with power from that left side. Lennon Mites, how about 9 kills for London?
I was just about to say, she's having a great night.
She has 9 kills. On the other end, Sierra Christ has 9 kills for Crete. Those have been the 2 primary attackers in that front row. Claire Trusty serve. Talkington digs it out. Right side attack, dug out in the back row. Beatrice on the attack. Nice save by Talkington there. Ball touches the net. And shot over and good for the middle block position. That's Cassidy Eggy. That's our first kill of the match. 18-16. I'm impressed with the hustle by all the players. Not just Beatrice, but boy, Crete has been hustling big time too. There's no lack of hustle by either one of these two teams. Allie McDowell, 5'8" freshman or sophomore, goes back to serve. Take out the back row by Brooklyn Schaefer. Here's Lennon Mites. That attack wide, 19-16. But if you're the coaches, you've got to be impressed with the hustle and the heart both teams have showed. Yeah, there's been some mistakes here and there, but I've emphasized the hustle and heart these two teams have shown. Allie McDowell serves. Check out the back row. Beatrice, back row attack. Brooklyn Schaefer, yes! Schaefer now with 5 kills in the match.
In the end, volleyball is a game of basically who can make the least amount of mistakes. And so far, Beatrice has made the least amount.
I would agree, yeah. Beatrice serving here. Sophie Gleason. Talkington, overpass. And Beatrice gets it over and good. The middle blocker there. I'm going to give that. I think that was Claire Bauman who got the attack on that. She was at the middle block position, so I'm going to Clara Bauman the point there. She has 4 kills now. Sophie Gleason serving. Push shot over. Nice save again. And in Born Pole. Wow. Brooklyn Schaefer pushes it over. Here's Crete. Miscommunication. Got it over. Beatrice punches it back over. Now Crete. That off the block there. Sophie Usenfeld. She has 8 kills. 2018. That could have went either way. If Beatrice wins that, they would have tied it up here late in game 3. But Crete and Sophie Usenfeld gives them a 2-point advantage here late in game 3. 2018. Usenfeld back to serve. Here's Beatrice on the attack. Block on the front row by Sierra Christ. Christ push shot over and between the 2 defenders that time. Christ now the first player on the floor with double-digit kills. She has her 10th. 21-18. Looks like we might go to a game 4 here, Melanie. Sophie Usenfeld. Jump serve. Back row. Nice dig by Lennon Mines. Mines and overpass. Sierra Chris right there. She now has 11 kills, lead all, 22-18. 4-point Crete lead here in game 3. Beatrice up 2-0. It could go to a 4th set. Sophie Usenfeld. And then Mainz digs it out. Here's the attack from the middle block position. Over and good. Clara Bauman, 5 kills now. That was with authority, 22-19. See Mr. Kendall down there. We talked about Dylan Kendall being a new administrator. He's the assistant vice principal here. And that service just out of bounds. Just out of bounds. Point Crete. Yeah. 23-19. Here we go. And forced service there. 23-20 your score. So Beatrice still within striking distance, sweeping this match. However, their backs are against the wall here. Andon Borenpole to serve for Beatrice. Borenpole serve. Nice aggressive serve there. Sophie Usenfeld dug it out. Sierra Chris with a powerful shot. Dug out. Andon Borenpole got caught in the rafters and fell down. So it is game point for the Cardinals here to try to take it to a game 4. Back to serve, Ariana Usenfeld. 5'6" junior for the Cardinals. Ariana serve, back row, dug out by Beatrice. Here they come on the attack. Oh, out of bounds. Point Crete. Crete wins game 3, 20-25. So we are going to a game 4. So what was the difference there, Melanie, game 1 and 2?
They got comfortable at the beginning, it seemed like, and it kind of goes back to what I said about them getting comfortable and needing to play like they were down, and didn't really do that, and then they got down and couldn't find a way to get back up. But they still played a solid set, a lot of good things. They just gotta close when they have the opportunity.
Luke Nichols, Beatrice Daly's son, rushed over here to show me something. I turned around. I didn't want to see it. The Royals beat the Astros tonight 3-2. I was having a good night until Luke Nichols came over and showed me that. It was a great night.
We're all still having a good night.
Yeah. Royals have a good season this year.
Only ruined your night if you're an Astros fan, Brian.
Yeah. Tomorrow, join us on Beam Broadcasting, our second broadcast of the year. Hunter Zarbanicki will be joining me in the broadcast booth. It is Beatrice football season opener tomorrow. They host the Bison, not Bison, but Bison of McCook. is the Bison of North Dakota State. It's the Bison of McCook. McCook's coming in to open the season here at the House of Orange tomorrow. Kickoff time starts at 7 o'clock. Join me. Hunter Zarbanecki will be up there with us, and the Beam Dream team, of course, will be back. Lizzie didn't tell me if she was working tomorrow's football game or not. Lizzie nods her head. Yes, the smartest woman on the planet will be there. And we will have great staff as always. Beam Dream team. Joining me now is the maestro, Andrew Johnson. Well, Beam, because I knew we had some technical difficulties before the season started, but you got those fixed.
Well, working good enough anyway. No, in all seriousness, you come back after stuff sits around for a few months and there's lots of updates to computers and all that stuff to do. And sometimes when you run an update, then you got a couple of kinks to work out. So spent some time doing that. We got everything up and running. Huge thanks to the kids. Just want to give them a shout out. Really, they've had class for 6 or 7 days now since we're on a block schedule here at the high school. So, yeah, it's almost the end of our second full week of school, whatever, but they've only had class 6 or 7 times, and all but 3 of them are new, so a lot of things to learn. Even jumping into Photoshop to make graphics for the video board here in the gym and some of those things. Starting from square one, really, on that stuff. So, huge shout-out to them. Big thank you to Ezzy Cuevas for coming in and running the TriCaster for the most of the part tonight. Allowed me to be able to talk to some of those other kids doing new jobs, running the video board for the gym, cutting replays, doing camera stuff. It's nice to have that, and it's fun to have a program now in its 5th year where we can have some of our alumni come back and step in and do some of those things. And we'll have a couple of alumni back again tomorrow night to help run some cameras, because the other thing I love about these kids is that they're
dedicated.
But they're in a lot of other activities too. So of the 8 kids that are in Beam, there's 3 of them that have something to do with marching band or color guard. There's 1 of them playing football. There's 2 softball players. We got a volleyball player, so that quickly dwindles your number down on how many people you got. So, thanks to the alums coming back tomorrow night to help fill in, and hopefully we see a great game. And looks like the weather should be fantastic for a end of August game. Sometimes it's, still 100 degrees at kickoff time, and it doesn't look like that'll be the case tomorrow.
It's amazing weather. Going to be an amazing game. I want to say, once a Beam Dream Teamer, always a Beam Dream Teamer, and Ezzy Cuevas proves it. Once you've been in the program, you're in the program forever. Isaac Bruna has come up to run the camera now. He hands off Lizzie Mimic.
That's one of those, especially early on, it's just rotate around, learn all of those jobs, and then as we go through the season, they'll be given opportunities to kind of pick and choose which they would rather do and which maybe they're better at, But I think it's important that they all do a little bit of each job and experience that. And I know earlier on the broadcast you mentioned the communication part of it, and that is such a big thing. There's on the broadcast, you don't hear all the chatter that goes on, between the camera operator and the people in the studio. They're almost always talking about, okay, we're going to go to this shot. Hey, can you get this? We're going to, just to be ready for the next thing so we can bring you the best product possible.
It's got to be teamwork. Teamwork and communication, very integral parts, not only of school, but in society itself. These kids are learning social skills right here in Beam Broadcasting.
Right. It's just like being on any other team, whether it's volleyball tonight, football tomorrow night, softball's got a couple of games tomorrow, let's being a teammate and helping each other out, and even then, teaching each other things too. We're in the class during the day and we're creating graphics and that sort of thing. They're sliding around on their wheelie chair helping each other, okay, well, what if you tried this? And, just to make things better that way. So that's really encouraging for me to see, and kind of frees me up to be able to, in some ways, supervise a little bit more. But they've always said some of the best ways to learn are by trying to teach it to somebody else too. So I think for our kids that have been in before, that's the thing I really like to see, is that they're taking what they've learned and passing it on.
It's great. Again, great teamwork, great skill level. I tell you, I look at these sophomores, Isaac Bruna, Lizzie Mimic, and Caden Zatera. I knew you had no problems with the sophomores this year. I mean, I saw them in the middle school, work with them in the middle school. Great talent.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Yeah, it is. You know, we've always had a good bunch of kids for Beam. It is a class they have to apply to be in, and you know, have a couple teachers sign off on it, you know. But it's a class that demands a lot of you outside of class time, you know. So that's hey, easy on the video board there. That's one of the things that you know, it requires dedication, and they come in day one. I go, look, you're going to have to be here in the background, you know, helping support Beatrice athletics and activities.
I love that part. I mean, they're just not in the classroom. They're outside the classroom. They're dedicating their lives and their time away from school to supporting their student athletes here at Beatrice High School. 6-3 our score here. Beatrice up by 3 here in set 4. They did it 2-1. What's the hardest thing, Maestro, for them to catch on to as far as the equipment?
It's just the speed of things, you know. Like I was saying, we're on day 6 of class, and we're doing a game tonight, and we're doing a different game tomorrow night, and it's just, you know, back when I was the band director doing marching band, I said, boy, marching band would be a lot easier if it was in second semester when we have had a chance to work on playing as a group and some of those things a little more before you're in front of everybody on a Friday night. But, yeah, that's just really we got to be ready to go, and it just comes quick. So, yeah, you know, there might be a few pieces here and there that we reuse from the previous year that, you know, some of last year's Beam group created, especially statics for the video board or that sort of thing. But, you know, we just add to it as we go. So,
can people come in and take a look at what I call mission control if they're interested in seeing what is behind the scenes, what these students are learning?
I did get a picture of it tonight, and I promise that I will do my best to remember to put that on our Twitter and Instagram tomorrow so everybody can see what all the screens are like in there. But it's when we're doing a game, there's a lot going on, and when you see that picture, I can't even how many screens are in there. I don't even remember right now. 9 or 10, I think.
Yeah, I was thinking 9. 9, I could count. But it looks like mission control from NASA. I mean, it's that impressive what these students are learning.
Yeah, so when they're sitting in there, there's a lot to look at and pay attention to. So we always tell them, you know, you're doing a job in there, so be focused. And if somebody's in there that's not one of us, they have the zip on the lips right there.
Multitasking, another thing these students are learning big time down there.
Yeah. Yep. I don't know if you noticed or mentioned it on the broadcast because I've kind of been in and out, but point out tonight our student section got moved to the Beatrice side of the court for volleyball this year. And I was talking with the administrators a little bit, and they mentioned it's actually kind of a lot of fun to have them right there. They're closer to the cheerleaders on our side of the court. They just seem to be a little more engaged in the game as opposed to the other end of the court. So that's pretty cool. And they're
right behind the Beam broadcasting side.
Product placement, Brian.
Yeah, yes.
The other one on the Beam side of things, and we utilized it a little bit in football last year, and then had the camera down on the court some during basketball. But tonight we have a camera on the opposite side of the court. I don't know if we can quite see it from up here, but that is being operated completely wirelessly. So it's taking the video and wirelessly putting it into our system, and we have that as an angle too. So
holy cow.
Maybe if we're lucky, Ezzy will switch to that camera for a minute so you can see what it looks like from down on the court. But
Ezzy Cuevas, the smartest man on the planet, can you zoom in on that camera for us? The wireless camera, that's pretty impressive.
No, that wasn't. He must have fallen asleep.
Yeah, he's had a long day.
It's getting to be bedtime, Brian.
It was not a good angle.
He'll get us one.
Yeah, there's another. Taylor Reimer's having a great. She has 4 blocks now in this match, and she's been very impressive. I mean, on the front line. 11-7. There it comes. As he says, it's coming. There it is, right there. The wireless camera, what you're seeing on your television set or computer screen. I like it.
Just a lot of options, and we utilized that during the starting lineups tonight too. So the camera's right out on the court, get you in there where you can't be otherwise, whether you're, in the gym or at home. Let's take you places you can't see otherwise. So that's kind of fun.
That's what the sponsorship dollars are doing, and your sponsorship dollars are teaching these students to run this equipment. And the technology is unreal. I mean, and the students who run this technology, I've been in broadcasting, I've said it over and over again, Maestro, for over 30 years in the media organizations. I have never, ever in my life of broadcasting been with a group of media people, broadcasters that do it better than right here at Beatrice under your direction, well, Maestro. I mean, it's just unreal. Until you've been in my shoes, you think, oh, wow, he's right. We do it better here. Yes, these are students
I appreciate that, Brian. I don't know if it's, better necessarily, but, like I said earlier, too, the thing that amazes me is how quick we learn to do it and catch on. That's the huge thing. By the time we hit the end of volleyball and football season or basketball, we know what we're doing by that point. But tonight, for me, having some of these guys and just be able to move around, it's refreshing. They're taking hold of it and making it their thing, and that's what I really want it to be. So
Lizzie Nemec came back up here, and Isaac Brunis head back down to mission control. That's great. They just step right in and do it, and they just do it.
Yeah. I'm going to hand the reins back over to Melanie here.
All right.
Thanks for letting me sit in for a minute.
Well, thank you for being in here explaining things behind the scenes of our broadcast, Mission Control. I mean, it's an amazing place of education right here at Beatrice High School. Beatrice up 13-8. Melanie Kobza steps back into the big chair. Beatrice right now with a 5-point lead. See if they can close this one out without taking it to a 5th set. But boy, that was very impressive there. Middle block, Ariana Usenfeld, her 2nd kill. So Beatrice up 2-1, and leading it here 13-8 in set 4. Ariana Usenfeld serve, and that's an ace serve. Her 2nd ace of the match, 13-10. This is going down to the wire. I don't know if it'll go 5 sets or not, but set number 4 will go down to the wire. Ariana hits it into the net. Point Beatrice, 14-10.
Have you been keeping track of service errors?
I'm not, no, I could not do that. I can only keep track of
fine.
Kills, serves, blocks. I like to keep track of digs and all that kind of stuff, but I'm limited to kills, ace serves, and blocks.
That's fine.
I wish I could, because there's been a lot of them.
Yeah, especially from Crete. We've had a few too. I was curious of what the difference was, but I think Crete has had a lot more.
I think it's 2-1 as far as Beatrice, compare Beatrice and Crete. Claire Trusty gets it over between 2 defenders there. Claire now with 4 kills. Her confidence level has just erupted.
I mean, that play right there just proves how much more confident she is. That's a battle at the net right there.
Yeah.
She won that battle.
And she went 2 against 1, and she won
did.
that battle.
Yeah.
I don't know 2 years ago Claire wins that battle.
Nope. Last year even, I don't know.
Remember Coach Cassie Parks, Eichhoff, her confidence has really erupted. and in Bournemouth, another freshman. Their confidence level is just up the ceiling right now. Miscommunication that time for Beatrice. And, wow. Kylie McMillan, her second kill. 15-13. That was communication error. That's one of the very few times I've seen Beatrice on the communication errors. Kelsey Talkington serves, dug out by Kara Schuster. London sends it over. Sophie Usefeld, nice save by Beatrice. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? That is teamwork 101. Unbelievable. People diving all over the floor to keep that point alive for Beatrice. Wow. Wow. That was incredible. 16-13.
Sometimes volleyball is messy, but sometimes it's the most fun when it's messy because you never know what's going to happen.
Service goes out of bounds. Point Crete, 16-14. That's just amazing. I talked about the hustle and the heart. We saw it that one play where it looked like Crete was going to get the point. And boy, Beatrice did not give up. Did not give up on the play. Allie McDowell back to serve for the Cardinals here. McDowell's service. Nice dig in the back row. Here's London Mainz. Off the front row blockers. Nice block on the far side by Beatrice. But it's out of bounds. Is that right? Is that what happened? Wasn't a net violation, was it?
I didn't see anything.
Wow. I'm kind of confused.
Yeah, they called net, but
Maybe
I'm
net
not
violation.
sure who it was.
16-15, 1 point game here. Allie McDowell. The serve. Bornpole digs it out. Here comes the attack. Massive attack from the right side. London Mainz. How about 11 kills now for London? This table is not too sturdy.
No, it's not.
I almost fell over once.
I've almost pushed it over about 5 times.
I've probably done it once. Chris, nice save there. Husenfeld gets it over. And then Mainz digs it out. Here's the attack. Brooklyn Schaefer going left to right. And a little touch shot over and good. Sophie Husenfeld, her 9th kill of the match. 17-16. Beatrice hanging on to a 1-point lead here late in the stages of set number 4. Beatrice leads it 2-1. Mainz digs it out. Mainz back row attack. Nice dig by Husenfeld, but it goes out of bounds. Point Beatrice. Give London another kill. She has 12 now.
She's starting to light up in this 4th set.
In fact, she leads everybody in kills. So Sierra Chris has 11 for Crete on the other side. London now has 12 kills.
Wow.
Very timely. Warrenpole serve. And overpass. Beatrice has it out. Point Crete. Again, these points can go either way on each time. Cassidy Eggy back serving for Crete. Mainz digs it out. Leeson sets it up for the attack on the left side, and that is Brooklyn Schaefer, her 7th kill. Checking in, it'll be Kara Schuster to serve. Why not? Kara's got 4 ace serves in this match. I'd want her serving too. She has been very, very good, very aggressive on that service line. That one hit the line or just out of bounds. Wow, that was close. Wow. 19-18. Wow. Serving for Crete here, Oriana Husenfeld. Back row, Mainz digs it out. Here's the attack, Brooklyn Schaefer. Dug out by Talkington. Sierra Chris stays right down the left side of that attack. Chris now with 12 kills to match what Lennon Mines has done for Beatrice. And we're tied up at 19 just like that. There's no quit in either one of these teams tonight. Very impressed. Yeah, both teams have made some mistakes here and there, but far outweighing those mistakes are what I'm impressed with. The hustle, the heart, the communication, the chemistry of both teams I'm very impressed with.
Just the overall potential for this team, being so young and being at the skill level they are. I mean, all but, one or two of our starters were underclassmen.
Yeah.
So they have huge potential. They have enormous chemistry. All of that is going to take them far this year, I think.
Yeah.
I think this team is going to do some great things. I really do.
Yeah, just think when Annie Gleason gets back.
Yeah.
Wow. This is going to be really good. Maybe it's good she's sitting out for this game. Give these other players understanding. Mm-hmm. And I miss Annie on the court.
I do too.
But I think maybe overall the season that's going to help the team. Back row attack by London Mines. Dug out by Sophie Usikenfeld. Sierra Chris with the attack off the block and out of bounds. Point. Crete. Sierra now with 13 kills. She now leads London, who has 12 kills. And back and forth. 2019, Crete leads it by 1 here late in game 4. Are we going to a game 5? Very good possibility. Ariana Usefeld serving, dug out by Mines. Schaefer, nice dig. Usefeld in the back row. Sierra Christ. Beatrice, communication errors there, but Brooklyn Schaefer over and good at the last moment. The reflexes. 8 kills for Brooklyn Schaefer. That was all reflex. Boom. Miscommunication on the passing, and Brooklyn Schaefer was ready. Despite that, she goes back to serve.
That's all you need to get a kill sometimes, is just to catch them off guard. It's not even to find the empty space on the court. It's to...
That's an ace serve, hit the back row. Brooklyn Schaefer, she does it on the front line, goes back and serves. Another ace serve for Brooklyn. She now has 4 ace serves. To see what Kara Schuster's done back there. 21-20. Beatrice reclaims a 1-point lead here late in set 4. Brooklyn Schaefer jump serve. That went unforced service error in the net. It's going to go down to the wire. I called it before the set started. This is going down the wire. If we don't go to a set 5, this one's going down. I mean, Beatrice, if we don't go to set 5, Beatrice will win it. But this is going right down the wire like we thought. Sierra Christ back to serve. She has 13 kills and an ace serve. Annenborn Pole digs it out in the back row. Here's Lennon Mines off the front block, off the fingertips. Sophie Husenfeld hits it deep. Point Beatrice, 22-21. I wasn't sure if that touched one of the Beatrice blockers or not.
I don't think we had anybody really close to being in the air there.
Claire Trusty serves. Right side attack by Crete. London Mines can't get it over it. Oh, so tried. Oh, so close. Tied at 22.
Had the right idea. I think just held on to it a little too long.
Well, Kelsey Talkington back to serve for the Cardinals here. Tied at 22 here in game number 4.
Having issues with that antenna.
Yeah, that's
second time they've fixed it.
I blame the antenna for one of London Mines out of bounds.
I do too. It's way off.
Yeah. And overpass by Beatrice goes out of bounds. Point Crete. Now the Cardinals have the 1-point lead here, 23-22. You have to win it by 2 points. Kelsey Talkington back to serve for the Cardinals. Yes. Both these teams not giving up. There's an unforced service there again. We talked about that. Tied at 23. No give up by either one of these teams right now. Sophie Gleason back to serve for the Lady O. Sophie, the 5'9" junior. Jump serve into the net, and for service error, 24-23. Crete has the 1 point advantage, and it is game point for the Cardinals. Back to serve be Allie McDowell.
Goes back to the service error being kind of contagious.
Yeah.
Especially in high pressure situations like this.
24-23, game point for Crete. Bornpole digs the service out. Here's the running attack, little dink shot over. Nice save by Talkington there. Ball goes over the net. Beatrice setting up. Taylor Reimer. It's over. Here's Sophie Usenfeld with her 10th kill. Claims set 4 just like that. We're going to 5-set thriller here on opening night. Can you believe this? A 5-set thriller to open the season for the Cardinals and Lady Orange. Beatrice won the first 2 games, 25-23, 25-18. Crete wins the next 2 games, 25-20, 25-23, and we're going to a decisive 5th set. What do you think?
I think this game got way more interesting than we first expected. From what we saw in the first 2 sets, they were playing really strong, and they still are. I think Crete just started playing a lot stronger in the last 2 sets. So it kind of caught Beatrice off guard a little bit. So, but they just need to buckle down and finish this set. Yeah. They've got 15 points to do it. So,
yes, goes to 15 points instead of 5. What would you be telling the team right now, knowing you're tied up? You know, you win the match. If you win set 5, what do you tell them?
Quit getting comfortable.
Get back on your heels again?
Yeah, they need to get off their heels. They need to get on their toes and be ready for anything because, you know, like I said, Crete was not as strong the first 2 sets, and we played a lot stronger. But we need to, you know, go back to that focused play to catch Crete off guard now. Yep.
One thing I've noticed, the first 2 sets, we were just dominating the service line with a lot of ace serves. Haven't seen that the last 2 sets. Is that an adjustment Crete's made
yeah,
defensively?
I'm sure they've just adjusted. I think they've staggered their back line a little bit more and expected more back row shots, those deep shots that they've been showing them. So I think they've been taking more of those deeper shots, not letting them go in, and they had been. So, yeah, I think they just kind of got Beatrice's serving figured out a little bit more.
Would you change anything with Beatrice's serving? Right here in game 5?
I mean, if anything, pick a different spot, I guess. Start serving short, but then you also run the risk of serving into the net more.
Yeah.
So, but you also run the risk of serving out of bounds if you serve deep. So that's just a risk that Coach Eichhoff is going to have to figure out which way she wants to go.
Again, our big-time thank you to the maestro, Andrew Johnson, leader of Beam Dream Team. Beam Dream Teamers up here tonight. Ezzy Cuevas down in mission control, along with Isaac Bruna and Layla Boyko on the cameras tonight. Mary Ellen Zapata and our own Lizzie Minnick up here with us. Tell you what, I'm just so impressed with our Beam Dream team of 2024-25. We've got a great staff. She's Melanie Kobza. I'm Brian Cook. Buckle your seatbelts. Get ready for the ride. Set 5 is underway. Warren Polt digs the first serve. Up and good. Brooklyn Schaefer from the left side off the block. 9 kills now for Brooklyn.
Especially in this 5th set where you only have 15 points to spare. Those first few are huge. They set the tone for this 5th set. Good start. by
Kara
Beatrice.
Schuster back to serve now, and Kara's got 4 ace serves in the match. Nice dig out by Sophie Usenfeld. There's an attack over and good. Who else? Sierra Christ. 14 kills now for Sierra. 12 for London Mainz on the other side of the net. Ariana Usenfeld. 5'6" junior to serve for the Cardinals. We're tied at 1 in game 5. Usenfeld. Service back row. Dump shot over and good. Sophie Gleason. Great reaction there by Sophie. 2-1. Wow. 2-1. Back to serve, Brooklyn Schaefer. She has 4 ace serves in the match. Floater there. Sophie Usenfeld dug it out. Here's Sierra Christ. Nice dig in the back row by Brooklyn Schaefer. Here's London Mainz. Can't get her hand on it. Doesn't go over the net. We're tied up at 2. And back to serve now. This is maybe good for Beatrice here with Sierra Christ in the back row, not in that front line. She has been a weapon for the Cardinals, that left side. And there's a ball that hits the net, rolls over, hits a Beatrice player, goes out. That's an ace serve for Sierra Christ. Right after I say it's good to have her maybe on the back row, she gives an ace serve. Wow. 3-2. Maybe I shouldn't keep my mouth shut here. Sierra Christ, the real deal. 5'11" senior. Crete's got a great one in Sierra. Dug out in the back row. Here's London Mainz. And did it hit the top of the mat? It is point Beatrice. London. I'm not exactly sure what happened there. I thought
I didn't think it
maybe
touched Crete. Yeah,
net violation.
They're saying touched the block and went out of bounds, but I didn't think it touched their hands. But
wow. Well, Beatrice had to scramble to get that, keep that one in play. 4-3 now. Crete up by 1 here, set number 5. And Kelsey Talkington, the 5'3" junior, to serve for the Cardinals. They lead it by 1 here in set 5. Nice dig in the back row. A little push shot misdirection there by Beatrice. Nice recovery by Crete. Oh, Annan Bornpole again for the save. Sophie Usenfeld, back row. Here's the attack, London Mainz. It's blocked back this time into fair territory. Give the block to Castieghi. Her second block of the match. 5-3 now. Crete leads it by 2. Talkington back to serve for the Cardinals here. Float serve. Annenborn pole, the dig, overpass. The attack into the net on the right side. Beatrice point, 5-4. This game is not getting out of hand. No one's running away with it so far. Beatrice trails by 1, 5-4. Sophie Gleason, jump serve, dug out by Chris in the back row. Usenfeld sends it over. Annenborn pull again with a save. There's London Mainz. And
great
Beatrice kept
save.
it going
Wow.
again. And middle block position. Castieghi with the kill, her 4th kill of the match. 6-4. Boy, the reaction time by both teams there. Just incredible.
London, basically popping up her own hit out of the net.
And kept it alive.
Yeah, that was great effort all around.
Allie McDowell serving. Unforced service error by Crete again. They've had a lot of those. 6-5. That's kept Beatrice here within striking distance. London Mainz will go back to serve, the 5'9" sophomore. London serve. Float serve back row. Saved by Talkington. Push shot over. Born pull with a dig. back row attack, block on the front row. Cassidy Eggy has come alive. At that middle block position.
I'm not sure where she came from,
she
but
has come alive.
She's lighting up this fifth set.
Yeah, she's got 5 kills and 3 blocks now in the match. We haven't mentioned Cassidy much. Man, she's come alive here in set 5. To the Reimer. Block again by Eggy. Back row push shot. Misdirection shot over and good. Ariana Yuzenfeld. And now Crete has a 3-point lead, 8-5, later stages of the match. Wow. Well, Coach Kobza, what do you do now?
It's tough to know because Crete has a lot of the momentum right now. Coach is down there trying to pump them up and let them know that this is a completely beatable team and they're capable of beating them. They just have to get their heads back in the game.
The momentum here early in the match went to Beatrice. They took 2-0 lead. Looked like they were going to sweep, a 3-set sweep of Crete, but Crete fought back in game 3, won game 4. Right now leading game 5. It has, like you said, it's a game of momentum more than any other sport.
Yep.
Volleyball momentum.
Every point counts for, or every serve counts for something. Every serve matters.
Now every volley matters here.
Yep.
8-5, Crete lead in game 5. Sophie Yuzenfeld, 10 kills, 2 ace serves. Serving. London Mainz digs it out. Here's a running attack and just out of bounds by Brooklyn Schaefer. Just out of bounds. 9-5, Crete by 4 now. I still keep going at it. Sophie Yuzenfeld. Dug out, back row. Here's London Mainz in the back row. And Crete miscommunication. And London Mainz. She now has 14 kills. 9-6. Communication error that time by the Cardinals.
We'll take it.
Yeah. Andon Born-Pole back to serve for the Lady O here. Trailing by 3 in set 5. 9-6. Born-Pole serve. That one's deep and out of bounds. Point Crete 10-6. Back to serve for the Cardinals here. It's Cassidy Eggy. So she's really came alive, that front row, during set 5 here. Cassidy Eggy, 5'11" freshman, hits it in the net. Another unforced service error on Crete. It keeps Beatrice in this game, 10-7. Kara Schuster will go back to serve for Beatrice, but timeout called by the Cardinals here. Our Beam Dream Team of 2024-25. I want to mention Ezzy Cuevas, who came back to help tonight. Our seniors, Lexi Mustin, Mary Ellen Zapata. Our juniors this year, Grace Bigley, Layla Boyko, Maddie Bunch. And our sophomores, Isaac Bruna, Lizzie Minnick, and Caden Zestera. Thank you, guys. And we have an update. Houston has taken the lead over Kansas City. Sorry, Luke. It's over. Houston beats the Royals 6-3. Thank you, Luke. I know it pained him to come over there and show that. Luke's the biggest Royals fan. I'm the biggest Astros fan. The Astros defeat Royals tonight. I'm sure no one cares about that. Here we go.
I would have cared more if they would have gotten beaten.
Chris gets it over. Here comes Beatrice setting up in the attack. Left side over and good. Brooklyn Schaefer, she's got 10 kills now. She's in double-figure kills and gets Beatrice back within 2 here, 10-8.
She's kind of come alive this last set, too.
Yeah. Kara Schuster, she has 4 ace serves and 2 kills in this match. Goes back to serve. Schuster's serve. Nice dig in the back row by the Cardinals. Here's Christ, and that over and good. Sierra Christ now 15 kills, going with Sophie Usenfeld's 10 kills. 11-8. Crete within 4 points of winning the set and the match. Here in the later stages of set 5. Go back to serve. Ariana Usenfeld. Service off the top of the net. Nice dig by Beatrice. Here's the attack. Brooklyn Schaefer on the left side again. 11 kills now for Brooklyn. You're right, she has come alive, especially on that left side. So Beatrice back within 2, 11-9. Brooklyn Schaefer goes back to serve. The 5'9" senior float serve. Crete, bad pass over and good on the far side. That was Sophie Gleason, her 5th kill. And Beatrice now within 1, 11-10. The overpass by Crete created that great opportunity, and Sophie Gleason took advantage of it.
Those are moments that hitters look forward to. With overpasses set up so perfectly, you can slam it back down.
Brooklyn Schaefer, sir. Again, bad pass by Crete, out of bounds. Point Beatrice, we're tied up at 11. Folks, can you believe this? It's going right down to the wire here. Beatrice has rallied back to tie it up at 11. Brooklyn Schaefer back to serve. Brooklyn with 4 ace serves in the match. Nice dig by Talkington. Sierra Chris, little dink shot. Nice save there by Kara Schuster. Beatrice push shot over. Crete sets up for the front line attack, this time on the right side. Rolls over the net. Can you believe that? It just rolled over the net. Wow. And that was Kylie McMillan, her 3rd kill. Sometimes you be lucky, better lucky than good.
Yeah, that's happened a few times tonight. It's hard to train for those. They're unpredictable.
Beatrice on the attack. London Mites this time to the left side. London with 15 kills ties it back up at 12. So when it wasn't Brooklyn Schaefer, it's London Mites from this left side. 12-12. Here is Claire Trusty, the 5'10" freshman sensation. Back to serve for the Lady Orange. Trusty serve. Crete. Again from the left side, over and good. Sophie Usenfeld, her 11th kill. Gives Crete the 1-point advantage here, 13-12. Like a pendulum, back and forth we go. Kelsey Talkington now to serve for the Cardinals. Leading by 1 here in late stages of game 5. Float serve. Dug out, overpass, and again, Casti Eggy makes him pay on that overpass. And now it is match point for the Cardinals, 14-12. And Coach Eichhoff calls a timeout to discuss it. Settle girls down. We're in the double overtime of volleyball right here.
Yep, that's exactly what she's going to do. She's going to try and calm them down. They need to not make mistakes, and to do that, they got to focus. And so I'm sure she's going to try and simmer them down.
How about that cheerleading staff and the student section over there providing life and excitement, the pride and joy of Beatrice High, the cheerleaders. Emily Dean is the coach of the cheerleaders and does a great job with them. The student section doesn't need coaches. They do it on their own. Great enthusiasm, trying to rally the team back. 14-12, match point for the Cardinals here. Talkington to serve for Crete. Here we go. Cardinals serving for the match here. Talkington serve, float serve, back row. Beatrice setting it up, London Mites. That one's too deep and out of bounds. Crete wins set 5. 15-12. So the Cardinals win it, but in thrilling fashion.
Yeah.
Could you ask for anything better on an opening night of volleyball?
No,
Five-set thriller.
Great game. Yes, we came out with a loss, but the girls showed enormous potential in what they can look like and what they can progress throughout the season to a great team. We saw highlights of that tonight.
Well, I'm running through some of the stats here real quickly. Lennon Mines, 15 kills, 2 ace serves. Brooklyn Schaefer, 11 kills, 4 ace serves. How about Taylor Reimer? 5 kills, 4 blocks. Kara Schuster had 4 ace serves. Sophie Gleason, 5 kills, 3 ace serves. Am I forgetting anybody here? Clara Bauman came up with big. 5 kills, couple of blocks. Taylor Reimer mentioned 5 kills, 4 blocks. Claire Trusty, 4 kills and a block. Just an overall well-balanced attack by this Beatrice Lady Orange team.
She doesn't get kills or blocks or anything, but Andon had a great night in the back row with all the digs she has. She played great tonight.
She might have been my player of the game by what she was done in the first 2 sets, especially diving for everything, never giving up. And Annan Bornpole really had it going for the libero stage. So great stats. I'm glad you mentioned Annan. If I'd have forgot Annan, I'd be slapped. I know that because she had a great game. On the other end for the Crete Cardinals, Sierra Christ, 15 kills, 2 ace serves. Sophie Usenfeld, 11 kills, 2 ace serves and a block. And Cassidy Eggy came on strong, 6 kills and 3 blocks for the Crete Cardinals, who win a 5-set thriller over the Lady Orange here tonight. Any final comments, Melanie?
Yeah, I'm just really excited to watch this team. It's a good start for them. It's a fresh start with the new coaching staff and everything, and I think this group is going to do great things this season. I'm really excited to see what that'll be.
Well, they talk about great people right here, right in front of us here. Great fans, and great to see our family back here. You want to read that one more time for us, Melanie?
Yeah. Beam and Beatrice High School Activities would really like to thank all of our sponsors for their continued support. Their support helps our students achieve at the highest levels possible. The sponsors are Beatrice Community Hospital, Beatrice YMCA, Building Tech Incorporated, First National Bank, First State Bank, Garnett Investment Strategies, Jones Group, Security First Bank, Southwick Chiropractic, and Sunrise Bakery. There are still sponsorship opportunities available. If you or your business would like to become a sponsor, please contact Cindy Remanga at Beatrice High School.
I want to mention one time we're back on the air tomorrow. Beatrice football playing host to McCook. Tomorrow, 7 o'clock start time. You can't make it to the game. Beam broadcast will cover that for you. Also, the Beatrice Orange Booster Club have their fundraiser with stadium seats, wall door signs, laser printed cups. I bought the $40 large laser print. I get 2 bottles of water in that thing.
Awesome.
And it is it's my best cup. And so they got that on sale tomorrow at the Beatrice football game at the House of Orange tomorrow. Hunter Zarbernicki will join me for that. Our thanks to our Beam Dream team again tonight under the direction of Andrew Johnson, the maestro. She is Melanie Kobza. I'm Brian Cook. Have a great night, everybody.